Look at the size of this baby. This is a Komodo dragon on a mission.
Get ready to embark on a journey to visit the Komodo dragon.
A Komodo dragon bit his testicles. Oh my God.
Ripped, each got a piece. Whoa! You are one serious predator, my friend.
Be an insider in the creature world. That's the mission. The Krat brothers, dropped in remote regions to live with the creatures. Through their eyes, on their turf, by their rules. Be the creature.
This is incredible! The Indonesian archipelago, an amazing chain of about 13,000 islands here in the Indian Ocean.
We've made it, finally, to the Indonesian archipelago, and that 5-island chain, that is the home to the largest lizard on the planet, the Komodo dragon.
There are only 3,000 Komodo dragons left in the entire world. And somewhere on this island, they are lurking in the tall grass, behind these volcanic rocks, waiting for their next victim.
Komodo dragons are one of the most dangerous animals on the planet, and we're gonna have to be really careful. We're gonna have to get to know them so well, understand their body language, and anticipate their next move if we're going to survive our journey into the realm of the Komodo.
Let's find them before they find us.
Keep your eyes peeled. Blind like a log. That Komodo dragon could be lurking anywhere.
It's so weird here. So still, so calm. Not a single bit of wind in the air. The water is flat, not a single wave. It's so peaceful here, it's creepy.
Because these dragons are massive predators, we had to watch our backs because we were in the size range of their prey.
And with no natural enemies, they'll eat virtually anything that moves. I'm gonna check out these forest patches.
And I'll keep working these hilltops. See if we can catch a Komodo dragon out basking in the sun. Because like all lizards, Komodo dragons are cold-blooded. They need the heat to get those massive bodies going. Here he is, coming over the hill. Wow. Look at the size of this guy. This is a big one, about a 7-foot Komodo dragon, maybe 8.
That's getting close to the record length of 10 feet and weight of 360 pounds after a meal.
Oh, this is a Komodo dragon on a mission. As hunters, they're cued in on sound and movement. It's like in his reptilian brain, he's made up his mind that he's got to go and find a place to lay an ambush. Chris! Chris!
You got one?
Yeah, a huge one! Come here, come here. Oh, check him out.
This guy's a monster.
Whoa, he just defecated. Look how white that poop is.
Like birds, Komodo dragons don't urinate, so uric acid gets mixed in with their feces, and that's what turns it white.
I can't believe how close we get, but we gotta... I think he's just going for a spot to lay an ambush.
Look at how that body swings back and forth, making an S-like motion as he walks. This tail is powerful. If it whipped a deer or a pig, it could do some serious damage. Look, it's coiled up, ready to snap. Ready to snap if I get too close. We felt it with a smaller cousin, a savanna monitor lizard in Africa. That's a defensive move with his tail. He's trying to whip me to get me to get out of here. But Komodos don't run away. Should I just touch the tip of the tail? Risk getting my arm broken with a tail whip? Not while he's watching. Look at that eye. Our eyes are located on the front of our head. The Komodo's are on the side. He still has binocular vision at about this angle in front of him. But after that, it's monocular vision. One eye. One eye. Both eyes. A whopping 240-degree field of vision, great for scanning approaching prey from all sides and honing in on his targeted victim.
Those are some wicked-looking curved claws. And they don't just sit straight like that, they're all splayed out on either side. They are nasty, ripping, tearing, slicing claws.
A Komodo's sense of smell is their most vital sense. Look at how he's tasting the ground. Even an animal that passed through this spot hours ago, he can taste the scent left by their footprint. The forked tongue can pick up molecules in the air from up to 7 miles away. And judging by how strong the taste is on each tip, he can tell directionality of the scent. That's how he tracks his prey. And I wonder what that tongue is picking up now. He pauses, tasting the air. Tongue is 12 inches long, 3 times as long as ours. And touch his tail. I really wanted to do that. You are one serious predator, my friend.
We felt the power of his tail. What other weapons would the Komodo dragon unleash?
The Komodo dragons. We're in the thick of it already with them.
When you've got your eyes on an animal as big as the Komodo, you might miss some smaller but equally lethal creatures.
Whoa! Indonesian spitting cobra.
Look at this little one. But don't be fooled by the small packages, because this monster is every bit as lethal as the giant Komodo dragon. If I'd been walking 2 feet over this way, I wouldn't have seen that cobra until I felt 2 little things pierce my leg and felt the venom pumping in.
Tough little snake.
Totally cued in on the motion.
That is one aggressive little cobra.
When he's defending himself, look out.
Both reptiles pack a deadly bite.
And both have a similar strategy.
Bite and deliver a noxious, poisonous substance into its prey.
The difference is
The cobra manufactures the venom, and with 2 needle-like fangs can inject them with incredible efficiency, poisoning its prey. The Komodo dragon's mouth, on the other hand, is a breeding ground for bacteria, and the saliva is a septic mess of incredibly toxic bacterial agents.
including E. coli, at least 4 of which can be lethal to humans.
One bite delivers them into the bloodstream of the prey. So when you are slashed by a Komodo dragon's mouth, the drool gets into your bloodstream, you are gonna get a nasty, deadly infection. And the neat thing about them, the way they manufacture all this bacteria in their mouths, is the food gets caught on the jagged serrations of the Komodo dragon's teeth. Can you see the teeth there?
Hidden in the gums are 60 teeth, inch-long, curved, serrated, and extremely sharp. If one breaks, no problem. 5 spares are hidden behind it.
The sharpest, nastiest teeth of any lizard, probably any reptile, are in that mouth. That is natural weaponry at its finest.
His tongue's working the air again.
He smells something. We are on patrol. Gotta go.
And see what got his attention.
They're solitary creatures, really only coming together around a kill.
so he doesn't know what to make of me tagging along on his territory patrol. He smells something. Something's up here. Could it be a water buffalo? He's drooling over a buffalo. Buffalo. All right. Check him out.
A hungry Komodo dragon had led us to this waterhole, popular with thirsty buffalo.
Huge. Up to 6 foot horn spreads. Sometimes jumpy, often aggressive.
The buffalo, which can weigh over 2,000 pounds, believe it or not, is a prey of the Komodo dragon.
And these dragons are such impressive hunters, they will take prey 5 times bigger than themselves.
Look at this big guy, but he has to stay on his toes. Over there.
He'll try to sneak up on that one.
On the other side here. This dragon's in perfect position. He's up here in a blind spot right on a ridge on the trail. He's in hunt mode. Whoa, 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 here comes a big one coming down. Every creature has his weakness. As massive and powerful as the buffalo is, his Achilles heel here in the land of the Komodo is the need for water. And since it's so dry and arid, there are only a few watering holes. The buffalo must come here to drink. The Komodo dragon knows that. All the Komodo has to do is wait for a buffalo to walk along the right path. All right, the dragon knows where to be. He's come to the water, and he doesn't see him yet, but there's a buffalo right around the corner.
Martin, more dragons are coming down. It's like they're smelling something. Maybe one of these guys has already been attacked.
Chris, we got to get a look at these guys, see if any of them taking a bite.
I'm gonna swing in closer.
Chris, this guy's eyeing you big time. Chris, heads up. He's looking at you. Horns back.
These buffalo, they're fast. They're faster than I am.
And when that 2,000 pounds of cow starts charging, nothing is going to stop it.
Oh, wait a second. I see something red. Could be a wound of some kind. Gotta be careful, because a wounded buffalo can be a mean buffalo. They know they have to defend themselves, so they get extra irritable when they're wounded. Oh no, what is that? It's blood. Look at this buffalo's hindquarters when he walks. There's something going on. Oh, but he's not very stable.
Oh, he's wounded.
Stumbling around. This buffalo is wounded.
Oh. You know where he's wounded? A Komodo dragon bit his testicles.
Ah, that is unimaginable.
Those dragon teeth just sliced him, just castrated this bull buffalo. It's a fresh wound, bright red blood, but already its effects are taking its toll on this buffalo. They really don't take them down. They just inflict a bite that delivers that bacterial broth right to the buffalo's bloodstream. Then nature just takes its course. The infection is gonna grow and grow. The putrefaction will spread in this buffalo's body, and then the Komodos from all around will smell the decay on the air and come in, walking in, zeroing in.
Head side to side, tongue flicking out, from up to 7 miles away.
And they will smell the decay on the air and descend upon this hapless victim. It's a slow, agonizing way to go. Castration by Komodo dragon. That now tops my list on the worst way to go.
Oh, wait a second, wait. He still has his testicles.
He does?
Yeah. He still got him.
That was too brutal to imagine.
But he's got a chunk of meat taken out right here.
Right on his,
right
like,
at the
inner leg?
haunches. Yeah, the inner leg.
It's already affecting his movement.
Oh, he's really stumbling around.
It's like he got hamstrung, just sliced right there in the muscle. And in this heat, with the dirt that these guys are in, the mud, I mean, the infection, the E. coli is just gonna breed like crazy.
But buffaloes are strong beasts. Who knows how long he can hold out? A week, 2 weeks, a month? Eventually, he'll probably die. The Komodo dragons have to have patience. But we don't. Let's move on and find a dragon in hunting action.
The mere 3,000 Komodo dragons who survive today are spread out over 5 islands. We just gotta find one island where we can see some Komodo dragons feasting in prehistoric style. Chris, you see any dragon islands?
Oh yeah, there's a dragon island straight ahead.
All right, well, forward ho to some Komodo dragons.
Huge. It's like she was waiting for us.
Just crashed out.
Oh, there's some more over there.
Komodos are usually such solitary creatures, only gathering together to eat. And check out how close the pig is.
Wow. Did we just miss a meal?
The legendary Komodo dragon, right with one of its major prey, the boar. As long as these wild pigs know the Komodo dragon are there, they don't have much to worry about. It's the surprise when the boar doesn't know the Komodo dragon's around. That's when the Komodo dragon can make his rush and slash. The Komodo dragon doesn't eat every day.
He can go weeks without eating.
And when they've had a meal, you can tell because that stomach can expand.
Way beyond his normal size to pack in up to 80% of their body weight in food.
That was one close pass. Taste in the air.
That is a Komodo-style ambush. If you're a prey like a macaque walking along and you turn around a bush, suddenly there's a Komodo dragon lying in wait. That is the method of hunting the Komodo dragon employs, to lay in wait, lay in ambush, and attack by surprise. And when they charge, in an instant they can be on us.
All right, he's going to the forest.
Whoa, or maybe not.
Big boy.
Chris! Go!
Oh! That was close.
Whoa! They can really accelerate.
Oh, it's a good thing we saw him when we did. If you don't see the dragon, that is when you get nailed.
He usually doesn't even go for you until you're about 3 feet away.
But now that we've seen him, we're all right. You gotta stay on your toes out here wandering because the Komodo dragon, as peaceful and immobile as they seem, they're one of those creatures that can grab you when you're not paying attention.
The little guy snuck up behind me.
There have been 7 documented human deaths by Komodo dragon.
One tourist out for a wander around, wanted to see some Komodo dragons way out, never came back. They only found his camera. No clothes, no sign of him except a camera line on the ground.
Okay, can I have my camera back now?
We want to see them feed, but not on us. Although we would have been bite-sized morsels for their ancestors 25,000 years ago.
So many of us are fascinated by huge prehistoric creatures. And when you're out here on the ground with Komodo dragons, it becomes that much easier to imagine what an encounter with a huge prehistoric beast would have been like.
Ready, Chris?
Ready, let's go!
We're off on another adventure! Whoa, what was that?
Yipes, it's a monster lizard.
Back up, back up!
Going.
Whoa. Ah, he sees us. Wait, Chris, there's another one behind us! Go!
It's not starting!
Whoa!
That was close. Yeah, gotta keep one step ahead of them.
Look at these prehistoric beasts, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, this is a life!
That's gonna leave a mark.
How come we're not going anywhere?
Stuck. Hey, we're stuck. Steering's not working. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard today, but 25,000 years ago, in what is now called Australia, there was a monitor lizard twice its size.
It was 23 feet long and over 1,300 pounds. It was megalania. And to be that big, he had to eat huge prey, like us!
Being hunted by a megalania is something best imagined.
Not lived.
Today's dragons are dangerous enough. We press on with our mission to witness a dragon attacking and devouring its prey.
No one knows how many attacks a large Komodo dragon makes per year, but we're pretty sure if he gets his teeth on a victim, it will die.
Martin Komodo is up ahead.
Two big males, circling.
Are they gonna fight?
Chris.
Oh, they're going!
Chris, quick.
They're going! Oh, whipping the tail! Oh yeah, that other one's right on it. Tail whip! Yeah, look at that tail go up. Boom! Oh, right in the face!
We've got a standoff. Look at those two sizing each other up. Do you hear that hissing? That full-throated hiss just pumping the air through clenched teeth and nostrils. He's getting up on top. Oh, just pushing, using his weight to push the other one into submission. And the claw rake. Like scratching a chalkboard. He stopped. Whoa.
He lunged.
Oh, yeah, he was after the total charge mode.
All right, let's break it down. The aggressor makes the jump, gets the height, but the defender responds. They're pushing. Oh, but the right hand brings him down, but the defender gets on top of him. No, they're scrabbling. The aggressor is on top again, pushing, but the aggressor goes down. The defender's on top. The defender actually comes out on top of this one.
This battle ended with a clear winner, but no real casualties. But other dragons constantly fear for their lives, the young. The adults will eat them if they catch them, and the young ones know it.
A baby Komodo dragon, just a few months old, on the ground. Yellow spots, skinny, feeding off the small geckos, insects, and eventually rodents. And that's what he's down here looking for. And he's also looking for the large Komodo dragons. The cannibals who would scarf him down without a second thought. But he has to come down to the ground to get water. Gulp quickly. Look around. That long neck cranes up to get every inch of height he can. It's a lizard eat lizard world down here. He's got to be on his toes. We all do.
Can't stay down here for long. And get back to the trees as quickly as possible.
Life on the edge for this little guy. The trees are his refuge. But the chances of him reaching 10 feet in length and over 200 pounds in weight is a long shot.
Female Komodos can lay up to 30 eggs, but only a fraction will survive. Even the mother will eat the hatchlings. Hatchling Komodo dragons head straight for the trees as soon as they're out of the egg. The trees offer them protection from the larger Komodo dragons that are out looking to eat anything they can catch. You'll never see a big Komodo dragon up here in the trees. They lose the ability to climb as they get bigger and bulky and massive. It's almost like a two-stage life cycle. The first stage up in the trees, and then gradually they head to the ground.
The ground, where they employ an ingenious survival tactic.
To most of us, this buffalo manure is just another pile of but to young Komodo dragons, it's a lifeline. They can use this as a biochemical defense. By rolling in buffalo manure, it becomes less attractive for older Komodo dragons to cannibalize them. Because feeding Komodo dragons detest the taste of any of the feces of their prey.
Young dragon! Older than the other. He's got a rat.
Oh, he's going up this tree.
Right up this tree, he's right up there. Got him, but I gotta get these legs up there. What a find. A young Komodo has caught a big, juicy rat. So he heads back up into the trees where he is safe and can swallow that rat clinging to the side of a big branch.
That is a real score for him.
Is he swallowing it down, Chris?
Yeah. He's got about half of it down.
Oh! He's throwing it around up there, throwing it back into his throat.
Nothing left but a little bit of a tail sticking out.
That's a good catch.
For a fast-growing young Komodo dragon.
Nobody knows exactly what it takes to attain maximum size, but best guess would be decades to become one of these lumbering giants. Giants who have earned the nickname land crocodiles for obvious reasons.
Crocodilians and Komodo dragons are prehistoric looking. Both are fierce ambush hunting carnivores. But even though the Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard, the crocodilians can be far bigger than the Komodo dragon. The largest of these up to 23 feet long.
The lives of all crocodilians center around water, and the Komodo dragon is no stranger to water. In fact, sometimes they head to the ocean and swim from one island to the next, and have been known to swim about a quarter mile to find new food and territory.
The Komodo dragon is a species of monitor lizard, and all monitor lizards are excellent swimmers, including the Nile monitor and their prehistoric ancestor, the mosasaur, who lived entirely in the sea.
So we're moving on again, but this time let's check out the underwater world of the mosasaur.
I got 200 bar.
Right!
Booties. Where are the booties?
This is one of the best places in the world to dive. Beautiful coral reefs here in this ocean off the Indonesian archipelago.
We're gonna see some amazing coral formation, a myriad of life forms.
1, 2, 3, go.
This beautiful, colorful underwater world has hardly changed in millions of years. About 80 million years ago, though, the mosasaur lived down here. These 50-foot monsters could swallow 800-pound fish. Mosasaur was designed for an aquatic lifestyle. Flippers. Tail. It was the monster of the sea during the age of the dinosaurs. sea turtle. Once prey of the mosasaur, these successful seagoing reptiles have outlived the giant predator who used to hunt them.
Prehistoric predators no longer lurk in these waters, but there is still danger everywhere. You've got to keep your distance from moray eels. They can pack a mean bite with slicing teeth like a Komodo dragon. Lionfish. Elegant, amazing fins for camouflage that also pack a poisonous and deadly sting.
White-tipped shark. Of course, everyone thinks sharks are so dangerous, but they're pussycats compared to the mosasaur, the Komodo dragon's voracious ancestor.
Can you imagine what it would be like down there with mosasaur swimming? We're well into our Komodo dragon expedition. Now we're gonna keep hitting these dragon islands until we keep grabbing more and more of their amazing behavior.
The island up ahead may be our ticket to Komodo dragon hunting. There's plenty of game there.
The Komodo dragons must be hunting. The trick is just being in the right place, on the right island at the right time.
The dragon is not the only predator who lays in wait on these islands.
This golden orb-weaving spider
Has built a great web across the trail. This web is huge, my arm's length wide, spanning this entire trail coming down behind me. And the flies are pouring in here like crazy. Just got one right up here, right up here. Oh, going to a bug right over here. Capture. Oh, and she has 2 males in her web. And the male is so much smaller. A tiny little red spider is the male of the species. And here is the monstrous female. The Komodo dragon is not the only monster out here.
$10 in the morning and it's already boiling. It could get up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's hot. Lizards can keep the water in. That scaly
outer body armor helps keep the moisture trapped within their bodies.
Remarkably, Komodo dragons can go up to 9 months without water. They need to drink at least 120 gallons a year, so when they have an opportunity, they fill up. First, he tastes the water with his tongue, dips his mouth in, and sucks gulpfuls of water into his mouth. That's about 15 or 20 slurps, and then lifts his head, lets the last bit trickle down his throat.
It's tough out here. The environment is harsh, and every creature has to find a way to cope somehow.
The body armor on these Komodo dragons is incredible. They're able to walk over this prickly cactus as if it was a fluffy carpet. It's all that scaly skin, thickness of a quarter, thin but tough. Looks bulletproof, but ow. These dragons are built for this harsh, rough, raw environment.
It's like they've marched right out of prehistory.
Komodo dragons' walking stance couldn't be more different than ours. We're on the vertical. They are on the horizontal. Arms jutting out from the shoulders to the elbows and then straight down. It takes a lot of energy and it's hard to sustain over long periods. But it works for the Komodo dragon's lifestyle. And this low-slung body design with those short, powerful legs are perfect for the high-speed, quick acceleration charge. When they want to, these Komodos can really move. Those reptilian, stocky, powerful legs pumping. They can cruise up to 9 miles an hour.
Dragon on the hunt is not something a pig wants to see. The dragon will wait for the perfect opportunity, scoping out his prey. He charges, slashing with those razor-sharp teeth, hoping to eviscerate his prey. But if the dragon doesn't make the kill right away, there is a second window where the toxic brew in his saliva seeps into the animal's wound and festers. And then the prey will inevitably die in a slow, agonizing death. All the Komodo has to do is wait to taste the decay in the air and then locate his next meal. Pigs, macaques, deer, water buffalo. Big or small, these are all prey for the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragons are hungry and hunting.
We still had not completed our mission of finding a Komodo feast in action.
We headed out one last time to follow a Komodo dragon on the trail of his next meal.
There's dragons up here. Come on up here.
Something's going on. He's moving. He's moving.
Smell something. Look how much faster he's freaking his tongue out. A pig. A huge pig.
This is what the Komodo had been waiting for, and so had we. A pig dead from a dragon bite that could have happened as much as a week ago.
Here's another guy. He smelled the carcass, and he also heard the other Komodo dragon ripping into it.
First dragon's right into the throat.
Yeah.
That's where he went for.
Let's get over here for a look. It started off slow, but now that the dragons have opened the pig up more, the pace is picking up. They're taking off huge chunks
With those razor-sharp teeth.
Oh, look at them gulping that down. In fact, each of these dragons can eat 80% of their own body weight in a single sitting. For the average person, that would be eating over 100-pound steak. We've got a third customer. A third large dragon's coming in. Let's go check him out. Just gotta let Chris know where they're coming from. These are all big dragons. 150-pound dragons. The pace is picking up again. As more of the pig is opened up, the dragons eat faster and faster. Oh, this guy's got a leg. He's trying to dislocate the shoulder. The way they are butchering this pig is astonishing. Look at them. They're getting a little competitive now. Ooh, shaking. He's shaking to get the feces out of the intestines. That's the one part they don't like. And the amazing thing about dragons is they are so efficient. They consume 88% of their prey. Oh, he just cleared out the stomach of all the grass this pig was eating. But they're gonna eat the intestine. That pile of undigested grass is the only thing they're gonna leave behind on this pig. As long as they can get a mouthful, they're not gonna waste their time or energy battling each other. But what happens when the pig starts running out? Uh-oh, number 4. Dragon number 4 coming in. She doesn't want to miss out. Making the quickest approach of all the dragons so far. She's moving right in. Okay, now she can get a quick start because they've opened the pig up. It's getting more intense. Take a bite, throw it back into the mouth, jut the jaws forward as you release, throwing the food down the throat. Oh. Right down the throat. That's gravitational inertia. A trick of many lizards and shown in the biggest way by the Komodo dragon.
I love how the tongue licks their lips after swallowing every gulp. That reptilian, dinosaur-like tongue.
This is a perfect example of the focus of the reptilian mind. They are thinking about one thing and one thing only, devouring this food, oblivious to our presence. But when this pig disappears, things are going to change quickly. They're not going to be full, and they're going to start looking out for more food, anything that moves, anything that smells edible. So, Chris, we're just going to have to make sure we know which is the time. And it looks like it's getting pretty close.
It really is.
Oh, he's got his head. He's not going to go for swallowing the pig's head, is he? This could be incredible. He's going for it. Somebody's got to eat it. Look out. He's taking the rest of the carcass with him. There is not much to go around. One guy's got the lock on the head. Chris, let's clear back.
Back off, yeah.
They can explode, and if they see us, it's a piece of carcass. Oh, look at the rip. He's going for it.
Twisting.
Twisting it, yeah. Shearing and twisting, using the body to help tear.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, man. Whoa, some of that meat got in my hair. Oh, my God.
The ultimate expandability of the throat pouch. That head is about as wide as the Komodo dragon between the shoulders. Look at that throat expanding. Can he get that down?
How is he ever gonna fit it? Oh my God, that was the weirdest shot.
Okay, this is getting really crazy. He's running off with the head. That's another strategy. When the parts break, you can take it away.
Oh, we got another one dragging the last piece of carcass off. This one isn't giving up yet, though.
And now we're getting into a squabble here. Look out. They're not giving up. They both want that last chunk. Ripped, each got a piece.
Now they're using that tree to cram the food in their mouths.
Ah, that is wild. Using the tree to eat the last ribby chunk. I don't know if you call it tool using, but it's pretty cool. Using that tree, man. There goes the last of it down the hatch. Must be hard to breathe.
It's over. That was it. All the pigs gone in their bellies. They're heading back to lie down and digest it off. Just over an hour from start to finish to devour that pig, and another 5 days to digest it.
They're patrolling for any last scraps. Once a Komodo dragon has been aroused by his nose and has smelled blood and meat and decay on the air, that dragon turns on. And then when they've tasted meat, it's really hard for them to turn off.
The guy with the head is still at it. It's gonna take a while, but he'll swallow that head whole. Watching that, you can really imagine what it might be like, living in the age of the dinosaurs and being prey, being food for one of these gigantic predators.
The Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard that has all these amazing abilities. The arsenal in his mouth, those razor-sharp teeth with serrations, the bacterial brew that is basically a biochemical weapon.
And the method of hunting unlike any other, to injure the victim and then just make it a waiting game.
They could take us down. Megalania could do even better, and all those huge predatory dinosaurs would make the world a pretty scary place, but very cool.
But we've just about seen it all.